Hey everyone, Romeo here, a fellow Spanish language learner. In this video, I want to challenge a narrative that shows up all the time in the language learning world. The idea that traditional language education failed you. You've heard it before. High school Spanish didn't teach you to speak. College Spanish was just worksheets. Teachers were focused on grades instead of fluency, and the system was broken. And usually, right after that, someone positions their method as the solution. Here's my issue with that. Traditional high school, especially in the United States, was never structurally designed to make you conversational. It was designed to fulfill a graduation requirement. It was designed to introduce you to the basics of another language. It had to fit inside short class periods. It had to be standardized. It had to be graded efficiently. That's not a conversational training program. That's exposure inside an academic setting. It's very hard to fail at delivering something you were never structurally designed to deliver in the first place. If the goal was introduction, then introduction is what you got. Now, here's where this becomes important. Once you graduate, every single one of those limitations disappears. As an adult learner, you don't need grades. You don't need standardized exams. You're not stuck in a 45-minute time block. You choose your materials. You choose your pace, you choose how much output you train, and you get to decide whether you're going to repeat something 10 times or once. So if you're still not conversational as an adult, it's no longer a school system issue. It's a structure and execution issue. And that's not an insult, it's just clarity. There's also a motivation shift that people ignore. The average 15-year-old in Spanish 2 was not trying to become conversational. They weren't building a bilingual identity. They weren't planning to move abroad. They were just trying to pass the class and move on with their day. That's very different from a 30-year-old who voluntarily buys materials, studies at night, and actually wants competence. You can't compare teenage compliance with adult intentional study. They are completely different psychological situations. So when I hear someone say traditional language education failed you, I think to myself, yeah, that's an easy villain. Was it limited? Yes. Was it optimized for adult conversational fluency? Absolutely not. But high school Spanish was never the problem. It was structured introduction inside a standardized system. That's it. The issue isn't that it was broken. The issue is that we're retroactively expecting it to have produced something it was never designed to produce. And here's the part that really matters. Once you're an adult, high school is no longer relevant. You now control your materials. You now control your repetition, your output practice, and your consistency. So if conversational ability isn't there yet, the solution isn't to blame the past. It's to build structure in the present. Because conversational Spanish isn't the result of sitting in a classroom. It's the result of deliberate output over time. And most adults, even motivated ones, still avoid that part. They consume, they gather resources, they feel productive, but they don't consistently force themselves to produce the language under pressure. That's the missing piece, not high school. So I don't think traditional education failed you. I think it did what it was designed to do. Now you just need to do what it was never designed to do. Train output deliberately on your own terms. And that's a much more empowering place to start. If this perspective helped clarify things, give the video a like. And I'm curious, do you think traditional education failed you, or do you think it was just built for a different purpose? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. Until then, good luck on your journey to building more functional, usable Spanish. Peace.